Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very interesting video to get into because we have some very interesting leaks and rumors and updates, a huge range of games and topics, and in my opinion, it's just very cool stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. So I didn't realize it until I sat down and started looking in the camera screen thing. I'm wearing a full PlayStation outfit, and that's just something you don't do.
Everybody knows you never go full
PlayStation outfit. It is what it is. It's too late. We just have to continue on this way. So don't be distracted by this PlayStation outfit. It's got me feeling loose and nimble over here. Sometimes I really ask myself, like, why do they watch these stupid ass videos? But I appreciate it. So before you click off, let's go ahead and get into this one. Hit a like and subscribe if you could. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter so we can keep the communities growing. And let's go ahead and get started. So we have some very interesting and exciting leaks for a huge range of games. And in my opinion, and it's like not even a crazy opinion or theory, all of these games will show up on the Nintendo Switch 2. First, let's start with some Fallout leaks, okay? I'll be honest, I only played Fallout 4, and I did beat it, and I really enjoyed it. But I knew nothing about Fallout. I just downloaded it on Game Pass, beat the game, loved it, went online, read about it, and people were like, yeah, that game sucks. Anybody who likes it is a dumbass. And I was like, damn, I guess I'm a dumbass. But I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to be picking it up on the Switch 2 again. Maybe. Bethesda doesn't have a great track record when it comes to ports. But, you know, I would like to play the other Fallout games. I tried to play New Vegas. I couldn't get into it. I thought it was a little too outdated. And I haven't even attempted to play Fallout 3. But if these games were remade or remastered, 100% I would love to play them. Now, there has been rumors for this for quite a while. And now you know we have the Fallout TV show, which is extremely popular. So this would be the perfect time to bring it back. So I think on the Fallout TV website, there's like a little screen where you can click stuff. But there was something locked that said coming in like 20 days. And people are thinking that this is for the Fallout 3 remaster. That's the day this game is going to be announced or even possibly be shadow dropped, the same way they did the Oblivion remake. And then if you remember, if we go back to that trial that was Microsoft versus Activision or something a couple years ago, I think Microsoft themselves leaked they were working on a New Vegas remaster. So somebody asked Nate the Hate, is this real? Is it a remaster? And Nate the Hate said Fallout 3 remaster is a planned release, although they are not certain of the reveal window. So this could be something we see very, very soon. And then we also have Windows Central saying a Fallout New Vegas remaster is reportedly in the works at Bethesda. So yeah, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are probably going to get remasters. I've heard a couple rumors about one of them potentially being a remake. I don't know which one, but man, this is pretty exciting stuff in my opinion. Now, one of my favorite series of all time that I initially played on the Switch for the first time is the Wolfenstein series. These games are phenomenal. I beat Wolfenstein 2, the New Colossus, twice on the Switch. It's actually, I think, in my top 10 or top 15 Switch games of all time. The port is extremely underrated, so damn good. Then I went back and played the Wolfenstein games on the PS4. What is the weird Wolfenstein game called? Like Bad Blood or something? Young Blood or some stupid ass thing like that. That game, not great in my opinion, but they can't all be good. But we have official reporting today, Wolfenstein 3 is in development at Machine Games. And Kotaku verified this with their own sources. And I know Kotaku is a trash website, but I will take this information. Machine Games does amazing work. I believe they also worked on the Indiana Jones and the Great Circle game, which I'm currently playing through on my PS5, and it's just so damn good and so charming, and it's like playing through a movie. If that's what they're able to do there, which was like a one-off, well, not a one-off, I'm sure they'll do more Indiana Jones games in the future, but I want to see what they can do with a new Wolfenstein game. A couple things have been leaked out, what's going to be in it. I'm not going to spoil it here, but man, I am so damn excited and ready for this. And then quickly before we get into some other bigger news, there is a rumor that there is a new Lego Nintendo set releasing this April, and it's going to be for Mario Kart. I don't know if it's going to be multiple Mario Kart things, but they're saying a Luigi and standard kart here. So maybe it's only a Luigi Mario Kart Lego set. I always get very excited about these things, and then I buy some of them, and then I get frustrated and never build them. So I probably won't pick this up, but it is cool. Like, I bought a Gundam to build. I'm not even kidding, like 8 months ago. and then I opened it and all the instructions are in Japanese. So I just have it sitting over here beside my desk. So yeah, I don't think I need to buy any Legos. Now today that I'm recording this video, which will be the day before you watch it, because these videos come out the next day, we got a new demo for Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. And I don't know if I'm going to play the demo because I just beat Chrono Trigger, which is actually cool. I have nobody to talk about this with. I'm talking about it with you guys. Last night I beat Chrono Trigger. That is a huge accomplishment. It is my first game beat in 2026. And it's like, do I want to just jump into another JRPG and then another one and then another one? And I always say no, and then I end up doing that anyway. So I'm going to try to play something else before jumping into this one. But from everything I'm seeing, the demo looks great. One of you guys messaged me on Instagram and said you're 5 hours in and it's still going. So, or maybe that was in the comments, but yeah, it seems to be a pretty substantial demo. So I will be picking this up in February. I'm very excited. But what I would like to do is show you the comparisons of the Switch 2 and the PS5. And man, I really can't even see a difference. And in some instances, whatever, I think the Switch 2 version's lighting and colors look better. So this is over on Twitter, and Twitter kind of blurs out the graphics a little bit. Actually, a lot. This sucks. Sorry, this looked way better earlier. But yeah, the game looks good is what I'm trying to say. And I think the colors look good. And I can't see a big difference. You know what I mean? I even think like the saturation is better on the Switch 2 edition. So I think this is personally cool. And the whole reason I wanted to show you guys this is there was people saying, well, I want to get this game, but I'm probably going to pick it up on the PS5 because the Switch 2 will be too blurry or the Switch 2 graphics won't be as good. That's just not seeming to be the case this generation. I'm not saying that won't be the case in the future, and I'm sure it will. I'm sure there will be games that I will personally buy on the PS5 instead of the Switch 2 because it's just going to be the better version. But more and more times, we're seeing a damn neck and neck comparison. And I'll be honest, I just didn't expect that personally. This generation, I thought the rumors and leaks we were seeing before the Switch 2 came out was a handheld PS4, right? Then we're hearing a handheld PS4 Pro. And I always said that is all I'm looking for. The PS4 is a great console. Even if you didn't have a PlayStation 5 or PS4 and you got a PS4 now, you could buy one for like $100. Some of the games, the best games of all time, are like $5. And if I could get that same quality and power in a handheld console, then truly what is there to complain about, right? But we're seeing more and more that's just not the case. And it's neck and neck with all of those current or next gen, but still current gen consoles. To the criticism, go suck an egg, man. Yeah, suck a big rotten egg because we're gaming good over here on the Switch 2 this generation. Now, before we get into a massive update, which I think is very promising for some really cool games returning to the Switch 2, like some huge Nintendo IPs we didn't see for a while coming to the Switch 2, as well as other possibilities. Very exciting stuff. As much as I like leaks and updates and rumors and all that good stuff, I like to bring you guys the best news, not just the news that sounds good. So what we are about to do is discredit a leak, and this leak would have been just massive, right? Because it would have confirmed a bunch of previous leaks. But you guys know, or at least I hope you do, we have to have a certain standard of quality over here, especially since our channel is growing. More and more people are watching. As a community, we owe it to ourselves and other people to bring real news, not just clickbait bullshit, okay? So Pokemon Generation 10, very exciting. I think it's getting shown off in February for Pokemon Day. Now we know some of these leaks are true directly from Game Freak and those Terra leaks and then those other, I forgot what they're called, leaks, but directly from Game Freak, we've seen a lot of this stuff be confirmed. So currently, Generation 10 is called Wind and Waves. At least that's what everybody's thinking. It's going to be set in Southeast Asian islands. Just so many cool things. I really think this is going to be like the best generation in decades at this point. But people were going and typing in Pokemon.com/wind and waves, or wind wave, right? I have it right here, sorry. Yeah, Pokemon.com/wind wave. So people were typing that in, and that was taking people to Pokemon's homepage. So they were saying, look, Pokemon has registered this domain. There's nothing there yet, but it's taking you to the Pokemon homepage. So this must be the official name of Generation 10. Now, I'm not here to discredit that Generation 10 will be called Wind and Waves. And I think that's kind of a cool name. It is what it is. But that is not the case. and I would like to show you why, just in case you see this news going around, because it's going viral. And some people probably know this isn't true, but they're still running with the narrative or the story. But it's like, is it really worth a couple extra clicks? In reality, any attempt to access a domain composed of win will redirect to the site's homepage. This happens because the term win was used for TPC for a contest page previously. So just as a test, he put Pokemon.com/Windows 11, and when you click that, it would take you to the Pokemon's homepage. So Pokemon.com/anything, I guess with WIN at the beginning, that will take you to the Pokemon's homepage. So obviously wind starts with WIN, and this is a reason why this is happening. Is there going to be Pokemon.com/Windwave eventually? Sure, it could happen. But for the time being, that is not the case. And just as much as we like to cover leaks over here, and weird rumors and updates, we also have to discredit the ones that are not true, because it helps add validity to the ones that are true or have some legs to them. So as much as I would like this to be true, and I can't wait for Pokemon news next month, which, that's right around the corner, this just isn't true. Now we have a massive update, because not just what this update is, but what it brings. And what it brings is an infinite amount of possibilities for developing games on the Switch 2. And it also has the potential to bring back games we have not seen since the Nintendo DS. So Hitachi has a multilingual voice command tools that were ported to the Nintendo Switch 2 for devs to craft new game experiences. Hitachi hopes the Ruby Spotter will be used for new game experiences, as well as giving players options for hands-free features. After all, who needs to select something in a menu when you can just say what you want? I don't know how that would work. Like, hey, open menu, save, or something. I really don't know how that would work, but it is, just another accessibility, which is cool, especially for people who might be disabled or whatever the reason. It's just cool to have more options. But what this really means is we could see a return of games like Hey You Pikachu, which I think we might have found like a random leak 8 or 9 months ago for this, because I remember covering something about that. But games like Nintendogs returning, and again, I remember covering some kind of leak sometime in 2025 about Nintendogs coming back. And that was before we knew the Switch 2 had a built-in microphone. So, not only could Nintendo bring back games like Nintendogs, which I think is going to happen from all the evidence, and then also maybe Hey You Pikachu shows back up at Pokemon Day, but it also just symbolizes so many more possibilities for games being developed on the platform. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this? Because your opinion matters most. So in the comments below, let me know what you guys are thinking. Sorry, I'm trying to wrap this up. My camera card is about to run out of data. I guess I was doing a little bit too much yapping in this video, but it is what it is. So yeah, hit a like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. And all these stickers will be getting shipped out very soon. I'll make the announcement if you want to get some, probably tomorrow. And that's it. Peace out.